How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the Yakima OverHaul HD on our 2019 Ford Ranger. The OverHaul is a great truck rack for your vehicle as far as getting you a little bit more space to carry a little bit more cargo. If you have something like this Ranger or any other smaller bed truck, this area can get filled up quite quickly. So you can add another cargo basket to the top. You can add bike carriers or anything you would use your crossbars for, even a tent. You have awesome adjustability between 19 and 29 inches. You make those adjustments using the nuts and bolts on here, and you can raise or lower it however you need for your setup. You have really solid welded tie-down loops on all four of your posts, as well as the Yakima bottle opener that you find on a lot of Yakima products. Another cool feature with these are going to be the way your pads actually grip around the side of your bed to give you a really solid foundation. And 2 of the 4 posts are going to come with lockable base, so you can use the Yakima same key system to secure your ladder rack to the back of your vehicle. I would say the system is really solid on the back of the Ranger here. You will make a trade-off if you want a truck bed cover. This is not compatible. There are other options that are available, and I would suggest that you reach out to customer service and our customer service and give them a call. They'll be able to guide you to what may be the best solution. So as far as just some of the features, that was a quick look. Let's take a look at how we actually install it onto our vehicle. Take your brackets, and to get these guys installed, we're just gonna place it right here on the side of our bed, and I'm gonna just kind of slide it right up to the edge of the bed. On this particular bed, especially with the bed liner, the tabs for the cover on the top and some of the ridges on this guy is gonna limit where you can position your feet. So you want to keep that in mind with this particular model. If you were going for a permanent installation, you can trim off some of the tabs that are holding this plastic cover on. When you fasten this down, it'll hold this plastic piece in place. So that's an idea as far as a way to work around that. So you're going to take your inside bracket and you're going to use this to kind of hold it in position for you. So your rubber padded end is going to go underneath the bed. And you're going to grab one of your larger Allen keys with your square washer and just thread it through. At this point, we're just going to hand tighten it. And there we are. Once you have the brackets positioned along the side of your bed, now it's time to get some measurements to figure out how to duplicate the same distances on the other side. Just go from your cab to the end of your carrier I would go like with the widest point, and that puts you right at 19 inches. So that's where on the driver's side, you would want your front mount. And from there, you're gonna measure at the same point on the wider part on the inside of the bed to see how far away the front and rear should be from one another. And that is right at about 13.5 inches. So you're going to duplicate the same and then tighten all your fasteners down. Now that we have our brackets in place, we're going to put our uprights into the brackets. And these guys are super easy. They just snap right in, and you're just going to close them into position. This guy has a nut that you're just going to twist, and you can also put a lock core on 2 of the 4 contact points to allow you to secure your ladder rack. So I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then we're going to install our crossbar, our HD 60-inch crossbar. Remove the bolt that holds your end cap in position, and this is going to allow you to slide the bracket that's going to attach your crossbars to the top of your uprights. It has an included Yakima tool that's going to work for the different size bolts that you're going to be working with through this installation. After you get your bolt out, you're just going to give it a little pull, and that allows you to slide this guy into position. So I'm just going to take this all the way across for the passenger side and install this one as well for the driver's side. So we're going to put our end cap back on and take a closer look at how we're installing it to the uprights. So now we're gonna line up our crossbars with the screw holes at the bottom of our arms. And I'll just use my Yakima tool here to line up the threads for my bolt and start it with my hand just to get that plate stabilized while I install the other bolts. And I'm just gonna get the second bolt installed here. Just kind of guide it in using the included tool and fasten that down as well. Kind of working around the bolts here at the bottom, but we're getting a nice tight fit. And I wouldn't go all the way down just in case I need to make any adjustments side to side. And now I'm gonna do the same on the passenger side. We have our front bar on, and we're gonna follow the same process to get the rear crossbar on. One tip that will make it a lot easier is pay attention to the orientation of your uprights. Your support arm are both gonna point towards the inside. So just kind of keep that in mind to make sure you get the legs in the right position. So overall, this has been a look at the Yakima overhaul on our 2019 Ford Ranger.